Hey there, I'm Sophia.
And I'm Josh. Welcome to the Nightly from Hatch, a slumber party for pop culture lovers. And we have our own little slumber party tonight because we are joined by the wonderful comedian and my good friend, Emmy Blotnick. Welcome, Emmy.
Yay.
Oh, thank you, Josh. Thanks, Sophia. It's great to be here.
Oh my God, it's amazing to have you.
So good to have you in the pillow fort. How are you, Emmy?
I'm good. I love a pillow fort. I've been sleeping all right. You didn't ask that question, but there's the answer.
Thank you.
How are you guys doing?
Thank you for addressing the elephant in the room.
That's right. The sleepy elephant.
I'm doing pretty well. I've also been sleeping all right, I think.
I slept so late recently one morning, barely morning. Yeah. I went to bed super late once last week, and I'm normally like a pretty temperate bedtime guy, but I got in late and I woke up when my wife, Maris, woke up to get out of bed and walk the dog. And then she came back in and put the dog back in bed next to me. And then the next thing I knew, it was 11:45 a.m. And I was like, I got to get out of bed before noon.
That's a good feeling though.
Yeah. Emmy, do you have any like sleep routines, tips and tricks?
Okay, I'm new to the brown noise machine. I had previously had a white noise machine, and they're similar but slightly different. I'm sure this is all old hat for you guys.
No, this is ideal.
Wait, do you want to explain the difference for those of us who might not know? Though, of course, we all know the difference between brown and white noise.
And you could walk us through. You could do an impression of both noises, whatever suits your needs.
The only way I know how is an impression. Absolutely.
The woman of 1,000 noises.
1,002.
I would say white noise is kind of like,
Okay.
but brown noise is kind of like,
Okay.
you know
so
what
it's
I
like
mean?
a lower
It's like
frequency.
just the slightest. Yeah, it's sort of a finesse in
Got
the
it, got
pitch. One of them has more white noise, a bit more wind tunnel.
Okay.
Brown noise is a bit more. It's also wind tunnel. Let's be
It's
real.
a slightly different wind tunnel.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
A thicker or thinner tunnel. Outstanding. And the brown noise is like, it feels like an improvement.
I think so. I think I have encountered the brown noise in the world less. So that makes it feel more unique to the sleep environment. Because the white noise machine, if you've ever gone to an insurance-covered therapist,
Yes.
the dome white noise machine it features heavily in those waiting rooms.
Of course.
Oh, sure.
Of course.
So you're like, oh, I got to get my thoughts in order. Time to like really dig deep into my psyche.
Yeah.
Yes, I have different sort of Pavlovian associations with the white noise machine, but the brown, I'm like, this is my bedroom's color of noise.
This does not belong outside my therapist door.
That's right. That's the classic. Well, there's the mnemonic device that everyone knows, I'm sure. If the noise is white, you're feeling tight. If the noise is brown, time to lay down.
Exactly.
Oh, that's perfect, Josh.
Thank you. Thank you.
I've always said that. Oh my God. Okay. That's amazing to know.
Find out what brown can do for you.
I know I need to look into brown noise. I'm like, I really got to break into that. It could change my life.
You got to listen with all the colors of the
I know. I'm like,
whatever.
let's try purple noise, y'all.
That's right. That's just Prince.
You're right.
I was going to say, that's gotta be.
I fell asleep to purple noise. It's just the outro to Purple
I put
Rain.
some purple noise outside of my door, and then I just go into my bedroom and I fall asleep, and it works like a charm.
Trying to think if there are other tips or tricks I could share, but
Please.
I have lately gotten into something I'm calling the pillow head sandwich. Which is pillow beneath the head, pillow over the head.
That's a classic.
And then you need to keep a breathing hole.
A chamber.
Yes. But sometimes a little extra weight on the head can
it feels amazing.
usher the process in a little.
Love a pillowhead sandwich.
Wait, I have some questions regarding the pillow head sandwich, which are that because I want to do this, but usually, do you just do it for the pressure? I feel like usually I do a pillow head sandwich when I either am too lazy to put earplugs in or an eye mask on, because I'm like, I either have to block out noise or light.
Oh, sure.
It definitely does help in both of those
Yeah.
departments. Like if you sleep next to someone who snores, or if construction begins at 8 a.m., you might want to help yourself to some pillow head sandwich.
Yeah.
I will confess that I myself am a snorer, and pillow head sandwich I use as part of a cushion for my wife's benefit against my snoring.
Wow.
So we kind
that
of
feels like chivalry is not dead.
That's right. It's a 2 sandwich bed situation, because she's also buffered against me, and I'm buffering me against me for her.
Now they sell these like pillows that I think have like a bit of an arch. Have you seen this?
Oh yeah.
Pillows that have like are like kind of like a half pillow.
Ooh.
Yes. Josh has one.
We got one
for over the head, right?
We've been investigating all sorts of pillow technologies in our home.
You're going crazy.
We're on the cutting edge.
That shape sounds like ideal. Is it
Yeah.
I gotta get one of those.
It's kind of the, as you were talking about, the breathing chamber is sewn into the pillow.
The breathing chamber sewn into the pillow is something like a NASA trained scientist would say in an advertisement.
Okay, well, speaking, I guess, of pillow head sandwiches and breathing chambers,
please.
Tonight, basically, we're going to play an awesome game. And so we're going to talk about good dates and bad dates and the dates in between. We are doing It Happened One Night. Okay, so we're going to share some of the internet's most interesting dating stories, and then we'll like decide if we think anything in the stories are a red flag, a green flag, or a beige flag. Are you guys ready for this?
So ready.
Yes. And a beige flag means it's okay?
I think it means it's okay.
Okay.
I went through a similar story with Jaquise and KP recently, and we were using beige flag, and I don't know if this is the common usage, but we're using it as like an I'll allow it, like a yellow light.
Or like something that's like strange, but isn't actually like necessarily good or bad. I feel like you're like, okay, I don't know what to do with that. It's not normal. It's a beige flag.
Neutral.
But I will flag it as this is
needs
something.
to be flagged. I'm not judging the morality of it so far.
That's right.
It's not a white flag of surrender. No. It's a beige flag of tolerance.
Yes, exactly. Yes, the famous tolerant flag, the inclusivity flag that is beige. Okay.
50 Shades of Beige is it's my romance series of having like a lot of different kinds of extremely normal sexual contact.
It's mostly like making out and like over the clothes, like touching and pawing, so like no big deal.
Yeah. Like kind of like a massage, a shoulder massage.
Okay, here's story number 1. I met some guy on Reddit. That already is like so scary. Obviously,
red flag.
Like, immediately red flag.
We all immediately pounced on that. We're like, do you meet people there? I thought that's the website you went to not meet people. You
definitely don't meet people. I mean, I guess they are, but don't, guys, to the people listening, don't meet people on Reddit, please. Okay. He was a character. He didn't own a cell phone, for example. I asked him to meet at one of my favorite coffee shops. After coffee, he wants to hang out longer, so he pulls out this telescope. Okay. And we go for a little walk. He has pockets full of Starburst candy and keeps offering them to me. I'm like, this was me. I'm like, crap, I did this last weekend. It's too cloudy to use the telescope, and also still daytime. I'm trying to hurry the walk up at this point. Okay.
Telescope, unless you're like a pirate who is looking for land.
It's crazy.
I don't think of telescope as a daytime instrument.
Or even a pocket instrument, honestly.
I was going to say, or even something you can pull out. I'm like, that needs to be wheeled out.
Yeah, I'm picturing like a little collapsible like spyglass. Yeah.
And I hope we're all picturing the starbursts are wrapped.
Oh, I pray to God.
I was hoping for
they
wrapped.
Better be, but I'm sure some lint and dust has gotten in there if they're in the pocket.
That's Emmy. For sure, the rappers are not 100% prophylactic, but like getting into the headspace, Emmy, that you implied of a person who unwraps Starburst and puts them back in their pocket is like such a fascinating guy to imagine.
That's so scary.
I did make some, I guess I'm leaping to some conclusions prematurely here. I think I have a color of flag ready to brandish.
Okay, so before we finish the story, I think we should assess, up until this point, do we find this to be green, red, or beige? I'm finding a lot of different flags, but for sure most.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know, actually. What do you guys think?
Well, let's take them one at a time.
Okay. I would say not owning a cell phone to me could be a green flag. I'm like, that's kind of awesome. I think the telescope is a beige flag. I'm not going to go full red yet. The pockets full of candy, that is veering towards red. That's giving pink flag to me. I'm just like, why do you have loose food in your pockets?
Pink flag. Yeah, Emmy, what are you thinking?
I am agreeing with your instinct also that daytime telescope feels questionable.
Yeah.
And then no cell phone. Is it a choice or is it like a consequence of his actions?
Right. That got taken away.
Was he trying to like take a picture of a fish while leaning over a bridge and like?
Maybe this guy sounds pretty whimsical.
Is he on the run?
Right.
Yeah, whimsical is the positive interpretation, I think.
And present. You're like, wow, this guy's really present in the world.
Yes. Well, he's looking all around with his telescope.
Yes.
I will say, if we want to look for some positive, I think,
of course.
Oh, we had coffee at this coffee shop. Let's keep hanging out. I think that kind of communication and enthusiasm is a green flag.
I agree.
Brandishing a daytime telescope is like I agree, beige flag, but I would call it bright beige.
Yes. It's standing out for sure.
Big flag.
It's Pantone's color of the year next year.
It definitely raises the question to me, like, why not binoculars?
Sophia, incredible question.
That's kind of where my mind and heart goes, because it is like, I mean, I'm also just not familiar enough with telescopes to know like what you can really do.
We have friends who are birders. Like I know a lot of bird people.
Yeah.
And I think they're all binocular people, as you brought up.
It's definitely binoculars with the birds.
Absolutely.
So he's doing something different. Okay. I'll finish the story. We decide to get lunch and we stood at a buy the slice kind of place. He makes me pay for my own $2 slice of pizza after ordering his own, which was a little awkward. He asks me if I think they have milk. Oh God. I say no. I say no. This part is really funny to me. Sorry. He asked me if I think they have milk. I say no. He asks them if they have milk. They don't.
Okay. So the order of operations here is really what jumped out at me.
Yep.
If he had just asked them, hey, do you have milk? That's like a little unexpected, not my taste. But to be like, hey, you think they have milk? Instead of just asking them is so bizarre.
It's like, so you know it's a weird request.
Yeah.
But you're going to move forward with it anyway.
I don't want to look weird in front of this pizza guy.
I only want to look strange in front of my date.
It's like, also, if you don't have $2 for your date's slice, where are you getting this milk money from?
No, that's real. Milk is expensive. Come on.
What, are you going to shake down some nerd later?
I think if you take someone for a slice, like,
come on,
offer them the slice.
I know.
I think that's I
agree. No, I agree.
Call me old fashioned.
No, I completely agree. It's $2.
Unless these people are 13 years old, then then the $2 should not be onerous to invite someone out to lunch.
No, not at all.
And suddenly no cell phone is starting to add up.
Yeah. Okay. The rest of this is as follows. He pulls out of his cargo pants an enormous, container of garlic salt and asks me if I want any. He leaves a voicemail from his parents' landline saying he had a great time.
Oh,
wow.
We got some of the answers that I was looking for.
Yes. We answered the question of the phone for sure.
So, okay.
So,
but
yeah,
again, the age makes so much difference here. If this person is like 33 and doesn't have a cell phone,
that would be amazing
and
to
has
know.
to call you from their parents' landline, that's not ideal. But again, if this is a story about like teenagers going out on a date that it's like, I don't know, I guess it's kind of normal.
But I feel like they have to be older than teenagers because, I mean, I guess you can do things behind your parents' back, but the thought of being a teenager and going on a date with someone you met on Reddit, I'm like, you can't. We have to lock you in your room.
Yeah, Reddit is a bigger red flag the younger they are.
So scary.
Because like you could get kidnapped, dude.
Yeah.
Although a teenager who already has all their own candy, much harder to entice into a van or other dangerous situation.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Don't need it.
Sorry, strangers. I come prepared. Do you want candy?
Or would you like some of my signature pocket garlic salt?
Kind of a spice blend I've been tinkering with.
I guess the cell phone thing is turning into a bit more of a red flag for me if it's giving he lives with his parents and he's not 13.
Right.
I also think a lot of these things compounded on one another to me equal a red flag. I'm like, that's not necessarily bad, but then it's bad if you have the pocket full of candy, you have a telescope during the day, it's cloudy, you're asking for milk. The garlic salt thing, honestly, is something I would do. So that, I'll say green flag.
Is that spice is in heavy rotation for you?
I actually less so now, but I've been there with garlic salt. I've been in a place with garlic salt, but I could definitely see myself like bringing a seasoning to a restaurant.
I have a good friend who has like a hot sauce that she brings specifically for when the restaurant only has Tabasco, which he's very against.
I get that.
Yeah.
I respect that.
So, but again, I think if it were just the garlic salt, if they were like, oh, so, you know, I figured maybe we'd go out for pizza and they don't always have the right seasonings. It's like a little eccentric, but that plus candy is like, what other elements does this cargo pants buffet have in store?
I know. Also, sorry, just to highlight again, they're saying it was an enormous container of garlic salt that he pulled out of his cargo pants. So I've never even seen garlic salt in a vessel that is enormous.
Yeah.
You know where you see garlic salt in a vessel that's enormous is
at a pizza
parlor.
At a pizza restaurant.
Also,
No, that's so true.
I don't want to shame anyone for like living with their parents because they're on hard times or maybe their parents need a little extra help. But when you are living with your parents as an adult, I do think like a cell phone is a little more useful.
Yes.
Even if it's just a flip phone to like to have independent adult communication in your grown-up relationships.
That is really tough. Okay. I'm trying to think of my final. I think this guy is for someone.
Yeah, there's certainly some whimsy to the...
For sure.
You know, these mystery, deep cargo pockets. Like, you never know what you're going to find in there, it sounds like.
Kind of a Mary Poppins.
Yeah. Inspector Gadget.
It started getting dark. He pulled a whole lamp out of his cargo pants pocket.
Yes. This guy has so many layers. He's so deep.
Yeah.
There's so many things in all of his cargo pants pockets.
That's right. And aren't we all, where every person I think is like a pair of cargo pants. You don't know what they're carrying until you look.
And that's why you should never be mean to someone because you don't know what they're carrying around that day.
In their cargo pants.
In their cargo pants.
You know, I'm more of a crushed red pepper, full globe kind of cargo person.
I'm kind of a Parmesan cheese compass guy.
I'm kind of oregano Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, I like your verdict that he's for someone. Like, I don't read these things and go, this guy is unacceptable. He's like unfit for society. But there are certain things where like, I kind of feel like if you're clocking them as like, I don't love this.
Yeah.
Then like maybe not for you.
He definitely sounds like highly specific. And I think is going to have to find his like specific person who loves every compartment of his cargo pants.
Because I can't imagine this person encountering someone on a date, maybe not the Starburst, but who's like, oh, you know, I always carry my own garlic salt in case they don't have it. And this person going like, this guy is prepared. He loves flavor. He's the man for me.
Yeah. And you know what? I love him so much. I'm going to check if they have milk for him.
I hope that he finds his special somebody. I hope they both find their special somebody, but I don't think that they're compatible.
Yeah.
I guess if I had to give a final verdict, I would say beige. Beige-ish, pinkish flag, but mostly beige flag.
I think that's a great verdict.
I would say it's a flag whose color is hard to see because it's daytime and through the telescope.
You're right. I agree.
I'm going to call this kind of an olive green flag, which is to me the kind of prototypical color of cargo pants.
That's amazing.
Ooh, yes.
That's perfect. So before we wrap up completely though, we're wondering, Emmy, is there anything that our listeners should be checking out that you've been working on?
Ooh. I do have a stand-up special that's coming out, but I don't know exactly where or when. So this is maybe a vague kind of plug. But maybe I could promote something Josh is doing. I don't know.
Well, I wonder if you want to say like where people could follow you, and then maybe they'll just like know when the special comes out also. And you should plug for Josh. I think both of those things should happen.
Okay. I have my website is my name. It's emmyblotnick.com. And I have a MailChimp mailing list that I have kept running for over a decade.
Wow.
That has never sent out a newsletter before. So I do want to sort of tease the potential. I might drop a newsletter sometime.
Amazing. Maybe when that special comes out, there'll be the first installment of the newsletter.
I think that's absolutely where things are headed.
I think that's perfect.
But stay tuned. Yeah.
This is exciting.
And for Josh.
Yeah, I'm curious what you think I have going on that's worth telling the listeners about.
That's what I want to hear.
Oh, he's got so much going on all the time. Mm-hmm. He's on the road.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
He does radio appearances frequently.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And he's experimenting with new pillow shapes for maximum breathability.
That's right. So if you want to check that out, weird.
Please.
Don't.
There's lots of ways to find Josh.
Stop peeking at my window, see what my pillows are doing.
Okay, amazing. And lastly, Emmy, before we all turn in, we always like to ask our guests to give a special goodnight. So it can be to anyone, to anyone or anything that you're thinking of. Let's set the scene, get comfy, and you can say goodnight to a friend, a loved one, the world, whatever feels right.
I would like to send or say a good night to my dog named George, who snores, but it's the most calming sound, where sometimes human snores can be infuriating. That my dog's snore is one of the most peaceful, wonderful little sounds. And he's got a gray beard and mustache, and a funny little curly lip and funny little curly ears. There's really nothing better.
Mm-mm. Oh, that's amazing. The sound of an animal snoring is so sweet, and that's so real. Like when humans do it, it just doesn't hit the same.
It really doesn't. And sometimes once I hear George snoring, I'm like, I will do everything in my power to stay still.
Of course.
So as to not disturb his sleep.
Yes.
And then it ultimately helps me fall asleep too, to be encouraged to stay still.
Yeah.
So he's given me many good nights, I think. And it's about time the tables turn.
And stay tuned for Hatch's new George noise setting coming soon.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, I would listen to so much of that.
Thank you so much for that wonderful good night. And I'll talk to Josh, you next time. And it was amazing to chat with you, Emmy. Good night.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Thanks for joining us. This was really fun. And hopefully we'll get to have you back soon. Good night, Emmy. Good night, Sophia.
Good night.
Good night.